Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that is out of play. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been clubbed away. Quality ball. Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Kaka. Nice-looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. Cruyff. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a sharp pass. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the... He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Ruben Neves plays it short. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Griezmann. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Azar. He has a look up. Now it's Azar. Oh, such a clever touch. Azar gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Rafinha. He's on it, can he get away? And he's there to clear it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rudiger. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Camavinga cuts it out. Good ball, good take. Goulet.
That's good play from him.
Oh, big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Fermin. Nicely spread. Dani Olmo. He is through here. Crossed into the box. Big chance, corner. Barcelona with the corner, there first. Goulet plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's an imaginative pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Oh, super ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Lopez. And here's Griezmann. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good spread. Pau Kubasi puts his foot on the gas. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 2 then. Goulart goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Spread neatly. And he cuts out the supply. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
No way through, so back it comes. It's run loose here. Rafinha. Camavinga. Goulart wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Camavinga. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rudiger. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Alexander-Arnold. Griezmann. Rafinha. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Rudiger. Alaba. Plays a sharp little ball here. No way through there. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona with this to level it up. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There will be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. Just the keeper to beat! He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Azar.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Alvarez. Dani Olmo. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Griezmann. Griezmann tries making a foray down the right. And it's Alaba. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16 será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Rafinha. And that is a little undercooked. Little doubt, that is a foul. Jimenez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Azar. And that has left him in a heap. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Griezmann receives it in a wide position. And it's Camavinga. He's having a go! Always going over the top.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And that is out of play. Valverde, looking for options for movement. Delivered across.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Barcelona
dorsal 15,
have their third corner.
El dorsal 18, Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 17.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Alaba charging forward down that flank. Played into space out wide. There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's good vision. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to retrieve. He's gone for goal!
Barcelona
Are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
That is good alertness. Into the last 5 minutes. Alaba. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Rafinha. Goulet. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rafinha. Here's Oyarzabal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can clear their lines.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an
And
example.
he's picked out the run. Hazard. And it's made its way to him. That's that, the end. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Alvarez. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try. And it's been taken short. Rafinha. Now it's Hazard. That's good play. He is through here. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Griezmann. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks.
Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Threads one in. That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. That is a brilliant interception. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rudiger cuts it out. Azar. He's in plenty of space here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Alaba cuts out the pass. Camavinga. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, this looks sharp. He has found a way through. And a chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Back into the middle. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he finish? Opts to play it back. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking up.
Oh, what a mistake! It's gone behind for a goal kick. Alaba.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. And it's Camavinga. Alaba could try cutting inside here. Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. He's found a way through. Drives it in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Camavinga. Oh, important interception. Now it's Yamal. Rafinha. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. Oh, what a climb! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way, tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's hoisted clear. It's loose now. Oh, Waters, there's the shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking to play him in. Now who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Balde providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! And again! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Rafinha looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, super find. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Griezmann. Rafinha. Balde. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Griezmann in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! And he hits the net! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Yamal going full steam down the flank. It's a throw-in. Azar. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Poor, robust challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nicely weighted ball, and he's certainly onside here. Alaba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. He's in space and looking for options. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Koundé, Camavinga. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's in plenty of space here. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to to stand tall. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Hazard, Rafinha, a header! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That is good alertness. Barcelona look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. He's picked his way through. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Applies the finish! That carried quite a threat. Griezmann. Hazard. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yamal's chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Griezmann. Hazard is onto this. Shot could be on. It's a promising position. Thinks about the shot. And a shot! And he's heaved it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he cuts out the supply. Alaba. 15 minutes till half-time. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's the header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's in on goal. Flings in across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. Serves, he gets big. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Alaba. Rafinha. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Oh, it's Camavinga! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Griezmann looking to run onto it. He's got away. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Hazard. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Pass somewhat off target. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alvarez. And the ball is out of play. Well read, nice interception. De Jong threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pedri. He's having a go! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rudiger. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's Griezmann! It's anyone's ball now. And he's gone backward here. Lewandowski finds himself offside. And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's hit it long. Driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
And up he goes! Alaba gets it clear. Barella. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alaba. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely shaped ball. He's on it, can he get away? First quarter of an hour gone. Distributed tidily. DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's having a go! Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And Inter go in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Sucic. Thuram is onto this. And it's Baggio. Over to the left. Hazard picks it up out wide. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. He's gone for goal! Thuram. And the counter is on. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alaba. Mbappe. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's DiMarco. He's through here. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Carlos Augusto. Akanji. And it's Carlos Augusto. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Incoming, he gets big! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Azar. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Saka. Here's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bisek. Akanji. Bisek. Barella. Sucic. That's a good ball out wide. Dumfries. He's found a way past. This looks promising. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries tries a cross. Saka. Saka hurtling down that right flank. Now Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Barella. He could be in here. Has a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Barella. And it's Sucic. Now it's Saka. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely, now then. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Akanji herring after the ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Zielinski. Sucic. He's picked his way through. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Inter Milan have real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Barella really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barella, and he's got his cross in, and he's there to clear it. And that's a throw-in. Dumfries, Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Hazard going full tilt down the left. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's neat. And it's Alaba. João Neves. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose...
And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! Barella, lovely pass, but can he get there? Vardiol. And Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Now it's Barella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Guardiola tries to clear. And that was very necessary.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9, numero 11, numero 87. Lasciano il campo.
Inter
per
Milan,
il
perhaps
numero
wondering what the
22,
best time is for
il
their
numero 18,
next substitution.
Il numero 5, Griezmann. Il numero 7.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Wilshere.
Eze. Dumfries. Decent chance! Should have equalised.
Dumfries clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Alaba. He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Eze. Eze takes a shot! Eze out of this world! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Numero 22.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So there's going to be another change here. Martinez getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Great chance! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's come loose. Griezmann. And here's Haaland. Barella. Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Luis Enrique looking to run onto it. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland. Time added on 4 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eze. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. Nicely spread. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. He has found the way through. Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Well, that has not gone well. Played out wide, and it's Dahl. Thinks about the shot. Now there's and a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here. Haaland has given away a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Inter Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rafa Silva does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Dink through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Chance for a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Rafa Silva. He's had it taken off him. Barreiro. Now that's well seen too. João Neves. And reclaimed it in a trice. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafa Silva. Played out to the right. Now it's Luca Bacchio. This looks promising. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Baggio. And here's Saka. Out towards the flank. And he's in on goal. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Saliba. And here's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball is over the line. And it's Silva.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Wriggles his way through. He's got away. Picks out decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rafa Silva. And it's Silva. Rafa Silva! Oh, it's come loose. Swings in it. He's got tall. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. João Neves. Oh, that's nice. He's in space and looking for options. João Neves. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Real chance! Saka. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Roberto. It's Baggio! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And he's surging through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. João Neves. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And here's Baggio. And Roberto Baggio! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Benfica choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And he was quick to react. Antonio Silva. Dahl. And it's Silva. And Barreiro. Now it's Luca Bacchio. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. Skims one in. Over to the left. Benfica making another change here.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 11. Número 21. Vão dar os seus lugares.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the shot! They've scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Marcou para o Benfica.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Bruma. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Bruma. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Oh, smashing header! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Tries to get it clear.
Benfica really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Wilshere cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found some space. Takes a shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And it's Silva. Gets a good foot in there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Eze played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's there to retrieve it. Wilshere. He could be in here. He's gone for goal! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply...